that aggravates me more than the amount of men that I see on the New York City subway that do not stop to help women at all. I will see women struggling with literally like 60-pound strollers. They have a baby on their arm. I will literally sit there and I'll wait and I'll be like, okay, let's see how long it's gonna be. Some man obviously has to see this lady struggle. I'm watching them looking at her. No, they don't. Why am I, the 126-pound woman, helping this woman push a 60-pound stroller up a staircase because you guys won't help her? I see girls struggling with suitcases all the time, women struggling with groceries, y'all just sitting around. Not all of y'all are in a rush. I don't know where y'all going. Most of y'all don't got no damn jobs. Act like a man.
Men stop helping, not because they became weak, not because they forgot how to be men. They stopped because they learned. And a lot of people don't like that lesson. If you misunderstand what's happening here, you are going to feel guilty for something you were trained out of. And that's where men lose leverage without even realizing it. This channel is not for everyone. It's for men who want clarity early, not shamed later. If that's you, you already know what to do, bro. Smash that subscribe button. Now, what you just watched, it's not about trolleys. It's about entitlement colliding with consequences. And I know a lot of you felt something watching that clip. It was not anger, but it was recognition. You've seen this shift in real time. You help, you are creepy. You offer, you are patronizing. You step in, you are assuming she can't do it. So men did the obvious, they adjusted. Not loudly, but quietly. And suddenly you hear everywhere, act like a man. Let's talk about it. Because I can guarantee you, you are not crazy for noticing this. You were told to approach less, to intervene less, to comment less, to look less, to offer less. So you did. You respected. Now you are being blamed for compliance. The tension, the confusion. That's what happens when incentives shift, but expectations don't shift. For years, the message was clear. Women don't need men. Women don't want unsolicited help. Women don't want male interference. And we said, fine. Men adapted. Men withdrew socially in public spaces. Men minimized the risk. Because here's the part nobody says out loud. Helping a stranger in this year and time, it's not kindness. It's risk assessment. You don't know how it will be interpreted. You don't know if someone's filming you. You don't know if it becomes viral. You'll be called creepy or you don't know anything. So men default to neutral, not aggressive, not hostile, just neutral. And neutrality feels like abandonment to people who were used to automatic mail services. Now, here's the part that really matters. Men are not obligated to perform masculinity on demand. No. Chivalry is voluntary. Service is voluntary. Help is voluntary. The moment it becomes enforced through shame, it stops being virtue. It becomes compliance. And disciplined men don't move from shame, they move from choice. I want you to ask yourself something, bro. When men approach more, what were they told? You heard stuff like, leave us alone, stop bothering us, we don't need you. Now that men are minding their own business, you hear stuff like, act like a man. Now tell me, which one is it? And this is where most men get emotionally pulled. They start defending themselves. But I tell you, don't. Don't, don't defend yourself. Just observe the pattern. When the narrative benefits independence, independence is celebrated. When independence removes convenience, it's criticized. That's not about morality, that's about incentives. I've watched how this plays out over time. And men who keep reacting emotionally to these swings lose years trying to earn approval, from a system that keeps changing the rules. You cannot win. Men who detach and focus on leverage, they become optional. And optional men are treated differently. This channel is not entertainment, it's a filter. If you are here to argue, you won't last. If you are here to understand the terrain early and to move smarter, smash the subscribe button and stay. Because men who see the pattern early don't keep improvising their life. Now let's bring all of this back to you. Bro, this is bro to bro. If you see someone struggling and you genuinely want to help, help. But do it because it aligns with your standards, not because someone is publicly shaming men as a group. You are not a public utility. You are an individual man. And here's the shift. Stop centering your identity around whether strangers are proof of your masculinity or not. Build a life so structured that public opinions becomes background noise. What it means is that get your body in shape, get your finances stable, build a skill, build discipline, build options. Because when you have options, you can set boundaries and impose them. And one thing too happens, you stop needing validation from social narratives. You help when you want. You ignore when you want. You engage when you choose. That's power. And that's what I want you to build. Not loud power, quiet leverage. Because most men miss this path. They either swing into resentment or swing back into guilt. Both are reactions, but neither of those builds anything. But you see the discipline part, the one I'm suggesting to you. Mind your business, build yourself, offer help when it aligns with you, withdraw when it doesn't. Over time, the men who self control becomes harder to shame. And you know what it is? Men who can't be shamed can't be manipulated. Now, I want you to notice something else. The clip didn't ask women to help, it asked men to perform more. That's the expectation gap. And expectation without obligation equals choice. That is it. Never forget that. Some men will hear this and think it's cool. It's not. It's calibrated. This space is for men who are done reacting to everything emotionally and who wants to understand long-term positioning. That's the kind of community we're building here. And I want you to know this. Most men don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they keep improvising too long. And a lot of guys come to me and ask, but what does opting out look like if I decide to opt out? Not emotionally, but practically. And that's why I built something. If you are not yet there where you want to opt out of dating, it's okay. But if you are there, I built the opt out blueprint. It's not motivation, it's not dating tricks. It's a manual on how you can pull out of dating, build your leverage, and come back into dating on your own terms. The link is on the description of this video and on the first comment pinned below. Because that manual is for men who are done guessing. And if this message hits something in you, you're on the right place. Now learn how to move differently. Men who get this don't argue, they adjust. I'll see you in the next one. Share with a brother who needs to watch this. Copy that.